The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Lions. Number 9, Matthew Stafford under center. And working with a new offensive coordinator this year who has said we are a running team. Not something you hear much nowadays, so it remains to be seen what that will mean for Stafford's numbers in 2019.
Ready? Get a 20! Mike 58, right there. 65, 65, 65.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Blue 60! Check down,
check me out.
What do you have?
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field.
It's one of the goals of the game.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bears take over.
On the ball!
Stage situation, let's go.
Here we go!
On the ground with the rookie from Iowa State, David Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Undercut.
Now Foles. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
James has got it. Complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
50 set. Lady. White.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Got a man. It's Amendola. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down to that.
We go. 380. Let's go. 12. 26. Check 26.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there, 20 yards. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 10 carries, 59 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder, if you think we're done after this, you are so wrong. We've got the Bills and Cowboys in the traditional Thanksgiving afternoon game in Dallas, and then one more after that to top it all off. The Saints and the Falcons from Atlanta, 8 Eastern. Finish your turkey, finish your pie, and watch us. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Stafford now to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to take over at their own.
Here we go. Warning. Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Easy.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Robinson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Foles now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles, he'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, exit. 53 at the left. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. The connection made. It's Graham. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Ted Ginn, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Falls pass complete to Ted Ginn Jr. Touchdown, Chicago.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter. So how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool. But he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. To throw again on second down. Stafford caught by Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man is Allison, complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little in the first half.
58, 260.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning the first.
Stafford on first down. Amendola's got it, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Geronimo Allison. As the first half is winding down, and the Lions have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. That one good for 20 on a catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Foles. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Stafford, he's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd and a couple. Stafford, catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end. Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To Montgomery to begin the drive. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Under. Hey, sound one.
From the 29, Foles. That is caught by Cohen. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a third down.
Hayden Foles. Hey, sound one.
Now Foles. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles got a man open. It's Wims. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Foles going to come up now 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. He finds Robinson. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happened. Things not looking overly positive at this point as this offense will look to finish strong here in the final minute of play. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will set up shop. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
That's it, baby.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Lions, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they